Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we just came of age with a brand new Midas-touched ruler. Now of course we're going to go for wealth focus here, and we're going to want to eventually go to divided attention, but we'll grab Avaricious stuff first. We're getting extremely close to getting our 2 capital duchies maxed out, and everything else, I believe... Well, it doesn't have all level 1 stuff, right? We know that there's some things over here that might not. It looks like this is actually all fine, but it's this over here that doesn't have all level 1 stuff. So we're going to need to create holdings and things like that up there. But we're working on our own territory for right now. Betrothed can get married indeed. And we should probably go ahead and find a high stewardship spouse like this one. Excellent. There we go. And we will, of course, make her be our primary spouse. Fantastic. That did not... Oh, it did up our number of holdings that we can have. Great. We're going to debase the coinage. 300 gold. Fantastic. And we're going to revoke this from this guy. There we go. And we're going to immediately invest this in, let's see here, farms and fields for sure. Excellent. Now these over here are maxed out. They're not going to get any better right now with our current technology level. But what we can do is we can upgrade to 100-acre fields. And that is definitely something that we will do. We've got all of our castles building down over here for now. We're making 52 gold per month. Now our Realm Priest is still not endorsing us. So this number will come up pretty dramatically, especially as we get Hergeld and... Ooh, we just discovered bailiffs. That is actually really, really nice. That's +1 domain limit. What is exposed next? Communal government? That's actually really good. We're getting some really good luck on these exposures. I'm very, very happy about that. So that, of course, means that we can pull this back from this guy. Fantastic. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade these Hunters' Lodges. Get that underway. This one here is, of course, not technically an economic castle. We're still working on our economy buildings first, but we're getting incredibly close to being done with that. We're making 55 gold per month. That is wonderful. And I do want to build these 2 holdings and this holding quite soon, and make sure that these are all just underway. We're good over here, we know. Yeah, we're good over here. That's fine. I'm not going to upgrade that any further. Very soon, we're going to start looking at expansion. Next life, for sure, but maybe sometime in this life. So that's wonderful. Our motte has been constructed over here. That is, of course, a level 1 castle, and we're going to have to hand this one out to a low noble. I don't like it, but we don't really have a choice. We'll get a construction going immediately, and we have 11 months on this motte as well. So if we look at our early medieval tech, we're still 23 years away from being able to get into high medieval. So we're going to be able to get into that definitely immediately. We're 14 years away on mangonels, we are 13 on communal government, and we're only missing 3 techs here. So yeah, that's really, really nice. What do we want after mangonels? Probably burrs, horseshoes, household soldiers, arched saddle. These are all good. We do want to replace our heavy infantry men-at-arms at some point, but I'm more interested right now in getting these economic upgrades finished up. We're definitely starting to see some economic dividends, and that's great. I would like to attack this guy at some point. We can take both of these claims. This one would be the one I'd be more interested in taking. That would cost 1,500 prestige, though, which is slightly insane. We'll hold off on that for now. We probably should find additional spouses. Any reasonable options here? I mean, not really. We could go for, like, alliance power. Sure. That'll work. And another alliance power. No, that's not helpful. There are no other alliance powers. So maybe just, like, somebody with high martial or something? Sure. Mostly to keep us from losing piety would be the goal there. Okay, sounds good. So these upgrades are, of course, well underway. We have 5 months left over here. As far as this castle goes, it is constructing. This one is also constructing. So all of our castles in our new duchy are constructing simultaneously. That's pretty great. Of course, all of these over here are incapable of doing additional construction, except, of course, for this one. But we don't have the Burrs innovation, so we're still incapable of doing additional construction there. I forgot about that. Excellent. 4 months here, and we're going to have to hand that off. We are, of course, going to want to hold these personally eventually. Getting our domain limit by default up to 12 is going to be fantastic. Now, we're currently getting 4 from our stewardship level. So we essentially need +6, which is going to be interesting. Do we actually care about cooperative stonemasons in Pahidi? No, we don't. This is already maxed out. We can take the peasant labor, and this doesn't... Well, that's holding tax reduction, actually. Oof. This doesn't give a holding tax growth, but if we don't go for it, then we get a holding tax reduction for 20 years. We'll strike a deal with the Chief Mason and see what we get. I'm not happy about it, though. Okay, he'll budge no further. 300 gold. Or we could just take +20 control. And that's what we're going to do. That's an odd thing to be able to choose, but okay, +20 control it is. I will happily take that. Okay, we did just sway our Realm Priest, so he now endorses us. He's not paying us his full amount, but he is paying us a decent chunk. Our Mott has been constructed over here. That needs to be handed to a low noble, and we're going to immediately construct... Let's see here. This one was planned to be a military castle. So, I'm wondering if we want to have this elephantry. I kind of feel like I do. We're not going to be able to build this in any of our other existing castles here because they're not in jungle. So we put in the elephantry, we put in the barracks and the military camps. I think that's the idea here. Now we'll only get the bonus from this if we hold the holding. But we are intended to hold that holding eventually. So that's great. How are we doing on these other constructions? They're still a ways away. And we already checked in on these guys, and they're all good to go. So that's fine. Yeah, they're completely fine. Excellent. What's going on up here? What are you doing, bud? I don't know. Not sure what's going on there. But sure. We'll allow whatever's happening for now. If we discover it's a problem, we'll intervene, but I don't think it actually is. So we can take golden obligations immediately, and we're going to grab Hergeld, War Profiteer. It is my domain. Maybe work our way all the way down the Avaricious tree. We do need a lot of gold, but we're getting to the point where we can afford to, like, start constructing a castle over here. And we just got our hound pens constructed here. We can upgrade our root cellars. Excellent. On our next month tick, we can build in our castle over here. There we go. Wait. I'm a moron. I should have built that as a city. I should have built this as a city too. Oh well, this one will definitely be a city. Absolutely, definitely. We did just finish converting faith in Kerala. That's great. We have a daughter. That's also fine. Let's go ahead and... Where's our council? There's our council. Let's work on converting faith up here. Wonderful. Our control in Jaffna is still coming up. This guy's still bringing up his opinion as well. We also just got a son, and that becomes our player heir. The question is, what kind of an education focus do we want to give him? That is a question, isn't it? Learning, perhaps, for more tech? But I feel like we're ahead of the curve on tech as is. I don't think intrigue is particularly helpful at this exact moment, so maybe we just default to a martial education for our heir, and we'll see what he comes up with. Okay. Building castles up here and over here was definitely a mistake. We're certainly going to want to make those economic. There's no doubt about that. Where did that just finish? That finished up here. So let's go ahead and build our meadows here once we can. That's 375 gold. That's not too bad. As soon as we have another month tick. There we go. Yes, I'll attend your feast. Crop fields have been built in Korkai. Okay. And we definitely want to construct... An interesting conversation is fine. We definitely want to construct here a trade port. There's no doubt about that. So next month tick, there we go. We will have enough to construct a small harbor. Wonderful. We're definitely going to be overflowing on cash pretty soon. So this guy is, I think, our last one that we're going to have be Midas touched, or rather be a stewardship education, at least for a while. We may go back to that once our tech level increases, but for now, I think this is okay. And realistically, it's probably still going to be okay once our tech level increases. We have a very solid foundation that we're constructing here. In fact, we're almost done constructing that foundation, and we're going to start conquering the subcontinent quite soon. For now, of course, we want to continue working on building a city over here. There we go. Wonderful. Up over 70 gold per month again, and we're not even at our final form. Madurai just finished constructing, and over here we definitely want to put in regimental grounds, barracks, military camps as our last three. And I think military camps... Actually, barracks is, I think, the one we want to go for first. Regimental grounds will be good, but I think barracks are slightly better for this exact moment. Increased control in Jaffna has finished up, so let's go ahead and make sure that this guy is training commanders to reduce our men-at-arms maintenance cost. Excellent. And we can also construct over here. And I think, at this point, willing to spend money on military structures. Oh, this guy's now been swayed, so we're now at the maximum amount that we're getting from him. We're at 82.5 gold per month. That is amazing. Now, over here, I want to construct a city holding. Perfect. And then we constructed this city holding already. Yes. Magnificent. Let's go through here, make sure... This guy could use a duchy building. I feel like I want to give all of our duchies tax offices that we don't personally hold. The Raj is not held by this guy. Okay. We do have an available perk here. We're going to take... Actually, we're going to take It Is My Domain. We can extort our subjects, and so we shall. I don't want to lose the control level. Popular opinion reduction? That's okay. We'll accept that. Okay. Let's check out over here. Okay. We definitely want to put in pastoral lands here. There's no doubt about that. Those upgrades we don't really care about. Maxed out. Yeah, that looks fine. Co-ops have been, or not co-ops, but rather coops have been constructed in Karaver. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our hide tents here. And there was another one here that we upgraded. Fantastic. We'll get our farms and fields on up there. Our small harbor has been built in Korkai. We will go ahead and upgrade our mansions next. There's peasant rabble against us. We're not shocked by this. This is deeply unsurprising. Vegetable fields up here. Let's go ahead and upgrade our hound pens. All of these simultaneous constructions are really nice to see. And we're also getting much, much stronger militarily as time is going on. So that is also great. Household soldiers will be a really, really solid upgrade to grab. Arched saddle will be pretty good. Horseshoes will be very good. And burrs will be pretty decent as well. So that's all great to know. And betrothed can marry. And it's already done. Sure. We'll accept that. Excellent. I do want to start thinking about going to war with this guy. Since we are converting, though, that does make things a little bit complicated. So that's definitely something to think about. Now, our current player heir, he's on a martial education. He became pensive, which isn't all that helpful. Although I don't believe that he currently has a guardian. And I would like to give him one. Actually, our wife is a brilliant strategist. Do it. Yes, increase the feudal taxes. Fantastic. This over here definitely needs farms and fields. So we'll get started on that. We didn't get a notification of that because we didn't personally hold it. Camp cooks have been built over here. Let's go ahead and upgrade our bastions and curtain walls instead to barracks. We don't really care too much about that gold income at this point. We're making enough. Especially as we continue to get this guy established. Over here, we're definitely going to want to build our military camps. Fantastic. And we're going to want to upgrade these to level 2 castles pretty soon as well. I think we'll get level 1 buildings there first. And over here, these constructions are going to be done in about 9 months. Betrothed can marry, sure. Excellent. And we need to spend some money. Okay. We definitely need to spend some money. And that's always a good place to be. Having too much money is a fantastic position. Camp cooks have been constructed in Kongu. Okay, so we will head over... Where is Kongu? Oh, that's up here, right. Carver. And we're going to upgrade this to wooden barracks. Wooden barracks have been built in Madurai, so we will go ahead and upgrade this to military camps, and then we'll replace these bastions and curtain walls after that. We do have a stewardship perk available, and we're going to take Hergeld. Wonderful. Aviaries have also been constructed. That's great. And we're going to upgrade our homesteads here. Okay, sounds good. I'd like to get up over 100 gold per month with this guy, and I'm pretty sure that we can. In fact, I'm nearly 100% positive that we can. Now, over here, we absolutely want to get in a trade port. Okay. Let's check this city here. Sure, we want to make this be a trade port as well. And anything else up here with empty slots? Yes, this city, we will put in a trade port. For that sweet, sweet development growth. And this castle, we absolutely want to put in quarries. It's not the most efficient, but that's okay because we don't necessarily care for our vassals. Okay, so there's all of that upgrading. We want to get all those up to a level 1 structure before we consider expansion, which we will consider quite soon. Quite soon. We're getting very, very close to having all of these fully upgraded, and that's great. With this base to build on, we should be able to speed through the high medieval structure upgrades very, very easily. So that is amazing. Okay, we finished up our barns and storehouses here. Let's go ahead and get our farms and fields farmstead upgrade. Wonderful. Any more to build up through here? No, not currently. We're not trying to upgrade anything. We're just trying to get level 1 structures in. So that is completely fine. We may try to upgrade things if we have just way too much cash later on. There's a dangerous faction against us, but that's actually just peasant rabble, and we don't care. It's claiming to be a dangerous faction. It really isn't. This down here, this definitely needs to get barracks. Barracks. Okay, there we go. That's underway. We no longer need to sway this guy, in all honesty. It's completely fine now. Our spouse has converted to Theravada, or converted someone to Theravada anyway. Madurai would get a sculptor's workshop investment, holding of Madurai. Now, that's not fantastic, but we'll take it. We'll invest in a mason's workshop, and we indeed did get it. So that's great. We're up over 90 gold per month now. Very, very happy to see that. This over here, we absolutely want to construct forestry next. Just a nice level 1 there. We'll work our way up through here. It looks like there's... Oh, this one needs something. We will build pastoral lands, I think, is what we have to go for here. And then maybe we'll go for hill forts. Okay, we would much rather our vassals be making money than our vassals be having troops. That would be the preferred. Oh, commendable. Wonderful. Hide tents constructed in Madurai. That's always great. We will definitely... We can't build these because we don't have burrs yet. But we will definitely take our barracks up to level 2. 100 stewardship lifestyle experience. Sure, but we came across as an insensitive meddler. I don't really care. Wooden barracks have been constructed here. We will definitely take this up to level 2. Meadows. Up over here. Let's go ahead and upgrade those. Fantastic. And our amount of money is just going up at this point. We do definitely want to put in a trade port over here. So we'll get that underway. A new stewardship lifestyle perk will take detailed ledgers. We're up to 91.8 gold per month. The peasant rabble are going to declare on us. That's okay. We will just immediately crush them with our men-at-arms only. We don't need anything else here. And there we go. Problem solved. That was quick. There's no doubt about that. Let's check up this way, see if there's anything else that needs constructions. Yes, there is. We want to put in guilds here. Fantastic. Anything else up here? Yes, guilds here. There we go. Anything else? I don't think so. No, but this one will finish up momentarily in just 40 days. So let's be ready for that. What do we want to put in here? Pastoral lands are being built now, so I think we probably want to put in hill forts. Probably. Yeah, let's do hill forts. It's not the best, and that's good, because we want our vassals to not have the best. We'll go ahead and upgrade our manor houses in Korkai. Anything else that we can build? That's a negative. Okay. This one's actually maxed out for our current tech level. And county extortion. Yeah, I would rather have that than lose the control level. Absolutely. I don't think there's even a contest there. Okay, so we are almost done up through here. This logging camp will be finishing, and we'll put in hunting grounds next. As soon as that's done. We did just finish converting faith. That's good. Okay. We wanted the hunting grounds here. Wonderful. Okay, where else do we need to convert faith? Up here. Sure. Get started on that one. And that just started not long ago. We could be a deviant, or we could just gain stress, and that's what we'll do. We can lose that stress pretty easily. Excellent. Anything else up through here? No, that's looking good for now. Fantastic. Control level reduction? No thanks. Pass on that. Well, we are basically done with our investments at this point. There's not really much else to do. I mean, there's a couple more upgrades that we can put in here. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely a few more upgrades, but this is basically done at this point. So that's amazing. I'm very, very happy about that. Now, we still need in Madurai to switch over our bastions and curtain walls. That is something that we will definitely do as soon as this construction is finished. Karaver is maxed out for its current tech level. This is actually maxed out for its current tech level now, as well, Tirapur. That's great. Madurai is almost done as well. This over here, we definitely need to upgrade our elephantry, which we definitely will do. And we want to upgrade our mansions here. Excellent. There's a fair amount of upgrading that needs to still go into that. For Madurai, we're going to replace our bastions and curtain walls instead with regimental grounds. Yeah, we'll lose a little bit of income, but honestly, we have enough now. We're on almost 100 gold with a realm of this size. Like, that's insane. I would say it's super early in the game. I mean, we're almost 200 years into this, but it's still fairly early in the game. Excellent. Let's go ahead and grab Golden Aplomb for now, I think. Or actually, we'll grab War Profiteer. We're not planning on being at war for a little while yet, but we're likely to go to war fairly soon. Like, we still need to convert faith in this county up here, but... and perhaps up here as well. Where was that? Up here. I always go not far enough for that one. We do have a Dynasty Legacy, and yeah, I think Resilient Bloodline is a good one. We'll take it. Fantastic. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to finish off these last couple of upgrades over here and start thinking about going to war. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.